Hello, welcome to a demonstration on how to create pivot charts or tables using data analyze. Right, this is a very cool feature and you can find it under home. So you need to be in your data file. It should actually be open like this. And the data analyze or analyze data does not work with a pivot table, but you can actually use it to create pivot tables. So once you are in Excel and you click on home, you should be able to see analyze data right there. Once you click on it, something special will actually happen. And basically what it does is that it selects the data range. So it recognizes which data is actually available on the screen and it selects it. And once it is actually done that, you see there is actually a pane here where you're actually able to do a variety of things. Now you see here that it's actually making some suggestions about the kind of pivot tables that you can actually create. So it's kind of giving you some examples of the kind of pivot tables you can actually create using this same data. For example, the sum of appraised value by category. So basically it's actually extracting that information like that. And now once you feel like that's what you want to do, then you can just click on insert pivot table and there you have your pivot table. Or it can as well be a pivot chart that you want to, and it's actually showing you right there. And now what you can do, you can actually scroll down and see other examples that are actually available, more pivot charts, right? And here it's actually telling you that show all 35 results. So there's actually more. So if you click on that, then you're actually able to scroll further down so that you can continue to see more and more examples, right? This is a really, really cool feature. Now, there is something else that you may have noticed at the top here. Not only are you able to get those kind of suggestions as to what pivot table you can actually create or pivot chart, you can also ask questions. Now that's really another very cool feature about this, and it gives you some suggestions of some of the questions that have actually been asked here. For example, percent of total appraised value for each artist. So if you click on it, right, it shows you that. So you can also query the data that you actually have here, and a pivot table will actually be generated in response to that particular question. So then again, you can think of your own question that you actually want to ask there, as long as they actually keep keywords that will enable you to generate the kind of information that you want, right? And of course, from time to time, it will actually tell you, ask you a question, is this helpful or not? And then you'll be able to respond to that. Here we also had another question, percent of total appraisal. So if we click on that just to see what happens, right? It's probably that's what we had. And then you can actually go back, right? You can go back to the original screen there and maybe show total appraised value by data acquired. So you click on that, shows you the pivot chart is actually generated. And then of course, is this helpful? Then you can either say yes or no. So the Excel is kind of actually interacting with you, trying to work with you as you think of the best way to actually analyze the data. A very cool feature that can really enhance your ability to work with data in Excel using the embedded analytics feature there. But again, please note that the analyzed data, all it's actually trying to do here is to find you some shortcuts in a much more interactive way to generate some pivot tables or some pivot charts by either selecting the suggestions or asking questions, and then to actually generate those for you. Otherwise, that's all I have for you. I hope you'll take advantage of this very cool feature that's available in Excel. That many, it's a very silent feature for many, that many are not even aware that such a feature actually exists. And you can see how interactive it is. It enables you to really have some kind of a dialogue with your application as you think of the best way to analyze the data that's available to you. All right, otherwise that's all I have for you. Again, if please like the video, share the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much, and bye for now.